Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and Kitty and I are going to show you how I fill my flower pots that I grow flowers in as well as vegetables. It's so easy. It's on the cheap, but let me tell you something. It's the way Mother Nature does it. It works fantastic. It will save you money and your plants grow really good. Mine do. This is just leaves and stems that I have collected on my deck. I didn't even get into the garden to get any leaves, but you can collect leaves and stems from almost anything. Fill the whole bottom and pack it. I even threw some eggshells in there, and if you got some kitchen scraps, you can put it in there too. So you pack it in pretty good, and you'll see how I did it here. And Kitty approves. I see her tail wagging. Now I start adding in potting soil. Now, I do use potting soil when I do it in this way, but if you've got broken down, beautiful compost from another tote, go ahead and use it. Today I use potting soil. Now keep in mind the potting soil will work its way through the leaves and the branches, and that's fine. That's perfect because all the microbes are going to go in there and start really working this soil. It's going to turn it into soil. So get it more than halfway full if you want. If you're planting flowers or some vegetables, if you're planting carrots, you're going to need more potting soil. But here I'm going to plant some flowers. So I topped it with potting soil. I put a good 5 or 6 inches of potting soil on the top. And that's it. You pack it in. Keep in mind it will drop down a little bit, but that's okay because there's going to be so many nutrients from all those leaves and branches breaking down. Now I decided to plant some zinnias in here. I grew the zinnia seeds in my tool method, the way I grow my seeds now. And there were more than I really needed for this pot, so I'm only going to use 3 because 5 of the seeds grew out of I think there were 6 I had planted in there. So I'm going to use 3 zinnias. I'm going to put the other ones back in the tool and back into the pot, and I'll plant those somewhere else. And it's so easy to do it this way. That's why I'm using tool now. Now all you need to do is just separate them. And the thing is, the roots, don't worry about the little roots. If you break some, it's fine. They'll grow roots back. You don't want to break the stems, so be very careful when you're handling young seedlings. It's good if you can handle them by the leaves because they can always grow the leaves back, but it's more difficult to grow a stem. So you get them all planted the way you want. That's the way I do it here. I'm doing 3 zinnias. And now I go back and water it. See? Now keep in mind, I have 2 more, so if something happens to any of these 3, I can always pop in one of the other ones in the meantime. And I've got some walking onions that I've collected around the yard, so why not grow onions in with my zinnias? So it's double duty. I'll have beautiful flowers for the bees and the hummingbirds, and I'll have walking onions for me to eat, because my deck garden, after all, is vegetables. But you could do this anywhere. That's the way I store my onions now. I figured out how to store walking onions. And that's all you have to do is water it, and you're done. What do you think? It's all done now. And there it is, all planted. So I ended up putting in a few onions. I put 3 zinnias, and I'm going to keep these zinnias and plant them somewhere else. There's 2 left in here. That's all there is to it. That's how you plant up one of these pots in a cheap way, but in a very, very good way, right? Yep, she approves. Don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.